These are randomly generated NHL players, and for today's challenge, I have to take the player on the screen that has the most career goals. After I've got 20 lads, we will build the team on NHL 26, put them into a franchise mode, and simulate through a season with the hopes of winning a Stanley Cup. Thanks to this comment that I hopefully remember to put on the screen, we will be taking the player that has the most goals each round. For goaltenders, I'm going to do the best, or I guess lowest goals against average. I just feel like that's the closest thing. On that there note, let's get started here. What a round we begin with. But we do get Emmett Finney, which I'm actually gassed about. Dare I say, not a bad little start for the team. Next up, we will be adding what is going on here. The generator is not having it today. I feel like I've heard of this Dvorsky guy. I don't know what is over. It's probably not going to be very good, but I'm always down to have new players on the teams. Let's go ahead and add our third forward. Bro, by 3. 1 hat trick away. And we could have chosen Kirill. That is heartbreaking. Well, at least the generator finally woke up. Toe drag release, Bedsy. Toe drag release. I also just realized hold on. I didn't have the... Texier is kind of cool. I didn't have the filter for defense off. So are we getting defense there and I didn't even notice? The thing that I love about doing these kinds of drafts is that I can absolutely sail through it. ADB. Certified Short King. Welcome to the team, brother. How's about we generate a few more players here? Cates wouldn't be bad. Oh, yeah? I'm going to be so real with you right now. I feel like we couldn't miss. If we got Perreault, I would have been happy. If we got Cates, he's a defensive legend, would have been happy. But we got Willie Styles, so he might, wear a tank top and flip off the camera from the press box. I don't know. Not a double bird, just a single bird for the Sony or whatever camera they use. Well, this team drastically... improved. I think that Brodzinski is actually going to be okay for our fourth line, so I don't hate it. I also find it wild that we just got 2 Slovak Calgary Flames players in one role. The odds of that must be insane. Alrighty, let's add a new... Oh, Frankie Tomatoes? Little third line sniper for us? I think so. Would I have preferred Marcus Foligno, you might be asking yourself? Yes, I would have. But it's alright, because Frank the Tank's going to be getting us some depth goal scoring. Alright, lads, let's see what we do here. Soup? Is it going to be Soup? It is. Barrett Hayton only has 65 goals. Why do I find that crazy? Or wait, Mikheyev is Superman, I believe. But I don't know what his stats are going to be like. I think he's a two-way forward these days. He's fast. I know that much. Our penultimate forward. Ooh, we could still get him. And we do. Noah Cates. That's actually electric. I'm not going to lie to you right now. I love the way this team is shaping up. Like, we kind of have it all. We've got goal scoring. We have Bedsy. We have ADB. We got playmaking. Willie Styles. We've got penalty killers. Noah Cates. If we could somehow, some way pull out a 2C on this next roll, I'm going to be so fired up. We will be adding a Zetterlund. Okay, another kind of depth guy for us, but you know what? That's fine. I could be so off. Maybe I am really underestimating the overall of these players, but I don't think we have many, if any, second line forwards. And now we are moving on to defenseman Harley okay, you know what? That is actually quality. I was about to be devastated because I really wanted Harley, but then Manson, all right, fair enough. You know what I mean? Give me like an Erik Karlsson or something. We take that all day long. Moser is good. Man, if we can keep this up, and on top of that, St. Ivany, what a legend. Get a decent goaltender. I think this team might be able to go all the way. Gavrikov isn't a bad ad. I think lowest I would say he's 83. But I believe he's 84, 85. So that's unreal. It would be nice to get kind of like a stud defenseman. Okay. Matejchuk is not the stud I'm looking for, but he might be all right. Third pairing guy, I think. I also have no leg to stand on when it comes to complaining about the generator because we've got a lot of really good players going on here. Colin Miller. He's low 80s, I think. Yeah, you know what? Even if we get like a 77, 78 as our next defenseman, I think we're still cooking. We will be adding... Oh, okay, Cam Fowler. That is unbelievable. We don't have like a D-man, you know what I mean? Like a top guy, but honestly, I think this is good enough to carry us to the chip. I don't know what it is, man. I just have a good feeling about today. See, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. If you only play like one game, you're going to have a low GAA probably. Vladar would have been so gassed. Darth Vladar, are you kidding me? We need someone who can start. Couple clicks. Couple clicks for contract, boy. Yeah, this team's it. This is the one, for sure. Will I change my mind once I actually assemble it and throw it in the game? Maybe. I might. But right now, I'm fired up. These videos are actually so fun. I don't know why I enjoy them so much. I'm glad you guys do too. Yeah, well, let's go build this team on NHL 26 and see if the game thinks we're any good. We have landed on National Hockey League 26 and your Belarus Beasts are 84 overall in Division 2 and we had $18 million a cap. It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni. If there is one thing that this team cannot have, it's a B coach. Come on now. Coaching staff, we are, yes, Vigilante, oh my word. I do not, however, love that our associate and assistant are C. We've got a few options here, and one of them is a generalist, the rest are all defense, but they all had a 60% team fit, so I'm gonna try this guy. This guy's got the craziest haircut I've ever seen, but he's got a 68% team fit, and on top of that, he's a C, which is better than what we have now, I think. Well, never mind. It's actually the exact same, but whatever, pal. You're done. Are you kidding me? I have to have one of them right now, so I have to promote this guy. Ooh, we could even bring in a C- goalie coach. I don't mind if I do. Sean, what do you think of this team, bud? You are pretty much the only one left on our coaching staff. Season goal, I have a bad feeling about this one. Good enough to compete for a playoff spot? Okay, you know what? That's better than I expected. I was fully expecting bro to hit us with the, we need some work before we could make the playoffs. I was going to accept your offer, but it's already filled. Yeah, that's my bad. But at the same time, I'm coming right back with that same contract, sir. To tell you the truth, I'm not really sure if assistant or associate coaches affect chemistry. So I'm going to simulate ahead until we get this guy, just to be sure. Although, I guess the players will be on the same lines anyway. Whatever, let's go ahead, simulate this first game, and we get a dub, and we get our coach. That looks way better. Not gonna lie right now. So this is what we're working with. Yeah, we don't really have a second liner, do we? I called it. We have all third liners here, but our first line's nasty. I also would like to publicly apologize to Matejchuk. I was not familiar with your game, Denton. So 84 overall, way better than I was expecting. Yeah, I changed up the lines a little bit here. We already have a 2-3-2 right out of the gate, which is incredible. So hopefully we should be able to, you know what? This might even become a +4. Our starting goaltender's good. I don't know how much you're gonna play, Clay, but hopefully, you know, just get in front of the puck. That's it. That's all you gotta do. The entire first line just told me to kick rocks, so that's sick. Thanks, Josh. I guess the silver lining is that we kind of got all of the bad attitudes out of the way, and they were already a +5, so it is what it is. All of our defense bought in straight away, so legends. Absolutely nothing has changed offensively. I don't know, man. I don't love having Mikheyev down here on the fourth line and having two snipers on the third line, but Vetrano did buy in, so did Schwartz. Come on, man. Defensively, we got a 4-3-2. Very, very good. First power play unit is a +3. Our second one's probably gonna be pretty bad. Okay, you know what? We take a 0. I for sure thought it was gonna be in the red. Penalty kill? Now that's kind of surprising. What about our second unit? Third unit? Weird. I will hit you with a Bedsy most points, honestly, because they're actually going to be playing a lot. Normally, we are stacked throughout, but they're going to be getting a lot of ice time. So, 108. And 49 wins for the team. Let's go. I also find I'm not sure if this is like a known thing. It probably is. But when you talk to the players about like first line, third line, like 5v5, it actually still affects their penalty kill power play chemistry as well. Usually in a good way, I find. So it might go to green, some of them, or maybe I'm just out to lunch. I have no idea. To be honest with you, okay, now we're kind of cooking again, but there's a non-zero chance that I move Schwartz up to the second line. The Beasts, I don't know why I struggle to say that so much, but anyway, we are 17-9-0, 34 points, second in the division. Early on here, we are scoring goals. And to be honest with you, we're keeping the puck out. Our power play 7th, our only weak spot is penalty kill. I feel like this guy always gives a hard time for some reason. Anytime he's been on my team, it's always been a end of season ordeal. The fourth line as well. Dvorsky and Texier give me some attitude. I don't appreciate it. I do appreciate, though, this little winning streak that we're on. It really is simple math. I point out good thing happening, bad thing happens. It's just the way she goes. All right, what are we doing? 4-game losing streak? Thank you. Big dub against the Rags. And a big dub against the Isles. I feel like the sim engine's nerfing us. They don't want us to be too good, you know? We have managed to enter first in the division. We are 31-19 and 264 points, which actually is a pretty decent lead on the third place Blues, but the Canucks on our tail. You're the last piece to the puzzle. Come on, brother. Just do it. Why though? Let's keep her going here, Belarus. We are on one. 6-5-L. Yeah, that's a lot of goals against. A lot of goals for. But definitely a lot of goals against in that one. There's also a chance that some of our players go up in overall throughout the sim. Like, Zetterlund's still pretty young, I think. I'm thinking that our playoff spot is going to be secured any second now. Yeah, like, we have a 15-point lead. We would literally have to lose every game, and there it is. This is your last chance. Just buy into the scheme fit, and we're all good here. Thank you. This is now our finalized chemistry. We got the +5 on the first line. Obviously, that's been there. But then we got a trio of +1s, which is awesome. See what I mean? Our power play went up to +5, and I didn't talk to anybody about that, and we still got a 0 there. That's not really surprising. We do have a +1 for our first PK. All right. And beautiful. I also noticed that Mikheyev was not fitting that power play whatsoever, so this might boost it to a +1. Update, not worth it, because now he is green. It's still a 0, but even strength, we lost the +1 on the fourth line. Boo. Well, anyway, we have 4 games left in the season. I think we've already clinched our division, so I'm just going to simulate it and see how we do. Can we take... Wow. Ooh, first round, we are taking on ADB's former team, the Detroit Red Wings. I know Larkin asked for a trade. I'm not sure if he'll be moved by the time this comes out or not. Oh yeah, we cleared the division. 103, we were 9 points up on the next Pity Pens here. So that is beautiful. We definitely did not get the Presidents. Tampa Bay had a season. 119, 58 W's. Yo, they're the only team to hit 50. And they almost got 60. And it was the top 16 squadrons. You love to see that. Actually, where did we finish in the entire league? I didn't even look. Oh, wow. We're way up here. Great stuff. Will.i.am led the team with 105 points, 31 tucks. We got 95 from Bedsy with 52, 40 goals from DeBrincat, 94, and then Fowler, Manson. Yeah, that's not really surprising. Look at these guys go. Just a trio of beauties. I'll tell you what, Clay. I gotta hand it to you. 7-4-0, 9-12, 268. Not bad at all. 9-16, 275 for Swayman. Love to see it. Andrei Vasilevsky leads the league, 43 dubs. Not really a surprise there because the team was incredible, although we only had 1 less. But played 11 more games. Should we play a game? Yeah, I think we should. Ya boy, Cale Makar, 90 points, 82 games, and 20 tucks. How about 28 for Roman Josi? I feel like this guy's a goal-scoring machine. Oh, no way, dude. We were so close to the Art Ross. Nikita Kucherov, are you kidding me? And how about 65 goals for Pappy? Said, see you later, Willie. The first round ops, wow, taking ADB off this team really leaves a hole. They got Perron, first line left wing, playing with Larkin and Raymond. Kane, Casper, JVR. Ooh, we should have this. Mo is obviously a stud. Edvinson is very, very solid. Falk is good, so not bad here at all. And John Gibson tending the cage. We're in one, I guess. You know the rules. Straight to Game 7. Let's see if we can take down the Detroit Red Wings and advance to round number 2. Not a good way to start, but that's a massive W to bounce back with. Huge. A shutout too? Are you not entertained? Don't let them win anymore. Perfect. Next up, we have the Pity Pens. Uh-oh. Malkin playing first line left wing with Sidney the Kidney and Raquel. They got Chinikov, Novak, and Rust. Yeah, Kendall down here, third line center, playing with 30 goal scorer, Anthony Mantha. Defensively, it looks pretty good. Gerard and Letang, EK with Graves, and then even Wotherspoon and Clifton isn't bad for a third pair. Looks like they're going to be running with Arturs. We are in one. Game 7, here we go. I almost went to Game 6, actually, so that would have been devastating, and we would have lost 100%. Okay. Oh, 9-0. Holy crap, dude. Don't let them... Yes! This one's going to be a toughie. I have a feeling that not getting Harley is going to come back to bite us here. Just a ridiculous top 6. They got J-Rob, Hintz, and Rantanen, Duchesne, Sega, and Ben. Wyatt Johnston, 89 overall, their third line center. Miro playing with Harley. Yeah, that would have left a big hole in their defense. But unfortunately, they still have a Myers, Lindell, and they have the Otter. We are 100% in one. This is going to be a toughie. Straight to game 7 we shall go. Will we make it there? Nobody knows. That is... Oh, okay. All right. No, we won't. Not even close. Your Stanley Cup final is between the Dallas Stars, obviously, and the Winnipeg Jets. Wow, okay. The Jets out of Winnipeg have Kyle Connor, Markasserl, Scheifele, and Velarde. Niederreiter playing with Perfetti, Nemesnikov. Nice third line here. Honestly, a great fourth line as well. Defensively, they've got Morrissey, Samberg, DeMello, Dumba, Bryson, and a little guy I know by the name of Neil. And one of the best goaltenders in the world. So this should be a good series, I think. Let's go ahead and advance a day until we are awarded a Stanley Cup champion. The Stars, wow, that was a 6-0 win apparently too. So they, oh no, 5-1. Is this gonna be Decimation Station? Kind of looking like it. Will the Dallas Stars sweep? That's boring. Calder Cup champions, Cleveland Monsters. I don't love the plus minus, but you did have 17 points in 15 games. Bedsy had 14 with 6 goals. Okay, that's not great. ADB had 6 as well. How about this guy, though? Fabian Zetterlund. What a machine. Goaltending was not an issue. 8-6-1 with 2 shutouts. 909 for Swayman, and Clay came in for a hot minute and did well. All right, bro. Otter went 15-3-0 with 2 shut. They lost 3 games the entire time. I guess, yeah, because they swept us and then they swept Winnipeg. 938. What are we doing? Give him the Conn Smythe immediately. Your defensive leader is Morrissey, but what is very impressive here is 18 points in 11 games for Kale. He was trying. All right, bro. If they don't give it to Jake Ottinger, this is the biggest steaming pile of crap I've ever seen. Is Jamie Benn really about to win the Conn Smythe here? I think he is. 10 goals, 12 assists. I don't know. Let's find out. Cooch gets the Art and the Heart. Norris goes to Cale Makar. Ooh, we got something. That's a new one. Gritsuit gets the Calder. Congratulations, sir. I'm actually just going to go throw up. I'll be right back. Vazzy with the Vesna. Dostal gets the William M. Jennings. Split with Peter Mrazek. Fabro, Bill Masterton. Ricochet, Jack Adams recipient. Sidney the Kidney with the Selkie. Cooch with another one. And as we saw, Poppy absolutely lit the lamp. Here is your playoff tree. Ladies and gentlemen, we did very well. We finished 4th in the entire league, I think, for the season. And then in the playoffs, we got to the conference final, where we ran into a wagon. What are you gonna do? It was a good one, though. I did get my hopes up for a minute there. I was starting to think this team could go the distance. But no. If you're still watching, use the word tissue in your comment. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you could leave a like and subscribe, that would be tremendously appreciated. On that note, I'll see you soon.